Can I do another Yahoo that was sent in by a lot of people?
Give me that big, dirty, stinky Yahoo.
Jesus. This one was sent in by several people. Like I said, it's an anonymous Yahoo Answers user, who I'm going to call Tammy, asks, is it impolite not to open the window when a crow, who used to be my friend, knocks on it?
Wait.
I used to be friends with a crow in my street. He comes to my window for snacks and has sometimes brought me cool rocks. But last week, he saw me walk my dog and hacked at him. My dog was so scared. I'm extremely mad at the crow now and can't even look at him. He doesn't get snacks anymore. But now he started to knock on my window. I feel so impolite not opening, but I am still angry. Should I maybe wait until he is sorry or apologizes in some way? Well, neither of those are going to happen.
Yeah, I will tell you, Griffin, for a second there, I thought what the question asker meant was, this is my friend. He died and is now a crow.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and he keeps knocking on my window. Let me tell you this, Tammy. Your mistake here was you forgot that at the end of the day, no matter how many shiny stones or snacks you exchange with this crow, it's still a crow. And crows is going to hacks at dogs.
Yeah.
Right? This is kind of like the frog and the scorpion. Where the scorpion's like, hey, give me a ride. And then the frog's like, no way, dude, you're a scorpion. And he's like, nah, it's cool. If I kill you, I'll die too. And then he does kill him and he dies too. And he's like, you forgot I was a scorpion?
Wow.
Except this is like the Tammy and the crow, where Tammy was like, hey, be my buddy. And the crow's like, you absolutely got it. Also, I'm going to peck your fingers. And you're like, oh, crow. And it's like, yeah, I'm a fucking crow, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Here's a shiny pebble or whatever the fuck. Did you read... There's an internet story, one of those like, nature's beautiful, where it was like this crow that like befriended a family or something. And then one day the family like dropped their camera lens cap off of like a thing and they're like, oh no. And then like the next day the crow had brought it back to them. And
man, that's fucking like, great, man.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Tell me another one, Pawpaw.
That crow was really there for them.
Hey, Papa, will you tell me one about the war?
Well, one time I was down in a foxhole, really missing my sweetie, and when I woke up the next morning, a crow had flown my girlfriend over to Germany.
Same crow?
Yeah, and we made love while the crow watched. That was the deal.
Whoa.
That was kind of the one stipulation.
So it's like Warcrow, the 2011 movie. Did you guys ever see Warcrow?
My girlfriend got pregnant, and we named the baby the Crow.
Did you guys ever see Warcrow by Steven Spielberg?
The movie where that wartime couple made love in front of a crow?
It had an extended 49-minute long foxhole-based sex scene while it was actually a grackle that they cast, stunt grackle. Just watched the whole thing and is, I guess, inspired a generation?
Yep.
I've seen some crows up around my place lately. I was driving home a couple weeks ago, and there was like 20 crows lined on the road blocking my return to my home.
You know what that means?
That was extreme. Yeah?
Huh? Gonna be a long, cold summer.
Long, cold summer. But the thing I want to say about crows is when you see a crow in real life, it doesn't look like they should be that big. They're extremely big. Yeah. And when you see a crow, it's kind of like, whoa, are you sure?
Yeah, like the first time I saw a crow was in Warcrow, and like I wasn't expecting them to have like 4 legs and like big meaty haunches and a very long head. Is
Warcrow especially big, or is it just he got a lot of heart?
He's got a lot of heart.
It's both. He's very large and he cares a great deal.
And his physical heart is far too big, and that's why he dies in it, the movie.
But then they make an apartment out of his heart, like at the end of James and the Giant Peach.
I haven't seen Warhorse.
Oh, what's this?
That's a sequel.
Oh, okay.
It's a sequel. I haven't seen Warhorse, but I assume from the title, it means it's the first and only horse used in war. And that must have been very disconcerting for everybody on the battlefield the first time that a horse entered.
Get the fuck out of here! Wait, what do we do with this? Do we throw it?
What are you supposed to do with that? I'm afraid I'm trying to shoot humans. I'm going to hit a beautiful horse.
Now, to be fair,
this is terrible.
If I was on the other side, right? If I was the enemy and suddenly I just saw a horse walking towards me,
Mhm.
I would lower my gun and be like, hey now, what's
Hey,
up?
fr-
But
hey,
then that
hello,
horse
friend.
pulls out a gun, shoots me.
Oh, dang it.
I'm like, oh shit.
I feel like using a war horse is an abuse of the beautiful relationship between a human and a horse.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
They trust you implicitly. Your souls are intertwined. You shouldn't be leading them into battle against other humans because they will, but they're going to be up that night like,
What's
Unless
Unless
it's reciprocated. If there's a war between horses, horse gets to bring
the
us in.
sequel to War Horse is Horse War.
Yes.
Horsewar is the sequel, and the horse is like, I will take you to kill these men, but you must promise me
Here's the deal.
that when my people go to war, you will be there. I will be riding your back at that time. I will ride you into battle, Jeff.
Sure.
This is my steed, Jeff.
Whatever you say, Buttermain, you got it. All right. Jeff, it's Buttermain. The time has come.
The time has come.
Fuck. Really?
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
The fracture between the Colgrani and the Billetouche has gone too far. There will be no peace. You, Jeff. Saddle up, Jeff.
Do you have the long stick of far death? My gun? Yeah, we still.
Yes.
Yeah, I still have that. Bring it. I've seen what it does. I bet it will be effective on horse flesh.
Now put on the
Enlist your
saddle,
foals.
Jeff. No, not
your
on me.
foals. No. We've covered that Buttermain will be riding
Obviously.
Jeff. That's established
Yeah.
canon at this point. Don't make horses go to war.